It's blind as well. But it feels pretty difficult to punish this pick.
Yeah, I wonder what the choice is going to be here for DuDu.
Is he just going to play Ornn?
Just plays Akali and we've got 2 mid lane matchups. That'd be kind of fun. But instead, it's the Dusante that is going to be his response.
I really liked how simple DN Super's last game draft was with the Orianna, you know, the scaling Sivir, the wave control. This draft for me, I feel, is quite piecemeal in what it's trying to do. And the K'Sante is not going to have prio. The Ahri isn't going to have a lot of jungle assist power, whereas Taliyah Vi has been a combo since... Exactly. Yeah. There you go. See?
Makes complete sense, Wolf. I'm really glad that you helped me out there. I'm a bit boomer brain, as you know. All right, we've got a lot of buttons being exchanged here in this bottom lane.
It was 1 F for 2 Ds.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the second F.
It is closer, and he's a pretty good Ahri player.
But its setup is so tricky in this draft.
Oh, Gumayusi actually getting snared here by Peter, who's having a pretty good time on the Nico. This is one of his best picks as of last year. His magical journey is taken here by Peter.
If you tell him not to do it, he'll probably listen.
Yeah. It's like you get the phone call, and Kanavi's like, oh no, Dad's on the phone again. As Charm is going to hit him, there's the Cyclone as well. Tempered Fate, just to try and buy a bit of space here as the Seismic Shove comes through closer, looking for the angle. Orbit Deception connects onto Kanavi. Pyoshik makes his way through the magical journey. Great Charm to connect onto Delight, who has to flash.
Because like now they got the TP coming from Delight. Like I think he successfully may have baited them into an unfavorable position.
Well, we do have Zeka moving down.
It's working!
The Cosmic Binding onto Peter. True Shot Barrage comes in as now Zeka throws out that volley. And Peter not going to get hit by that Seismic Shove. That was a little bit optimistic as Gumayusi taking a lot of damage. Minions doing some work there as well as Doctom's Arcane shifting forward.
This Guma guy is ruining my day.
Well, certainly going to continue doing so here if he lets him, as now Zeus going to get thrown out of his Between Worlds. Looks for some weirding here, but going all out is DuDu, finds the flash, but there is the Blast Cone. DuDu avoids it though, so he doesn't get further away, and he finds the Q! Max range, that's the Dusante!
To snipe him. That's as far. He's like, I'm a ranged champion at this one specific moment. Just look at that.
Oh.
As he's trying to go Between Worlds, gets pulled in. Blast Cone helps him survive for now.
That sidestep was revolt. That was blind.
He's just like, how do you like playing against a ranged top laner?
Yeah, man, that was everything he did there was perfect. Decides to cancel it. Let's see whether they can find an angle as Doctom. Oh dear, there it is. Cease and desist can't come down, but he swaps targets to the clone. I'm not sure about that one as now Closer comes in, but there's a Seismic Shove.
Part here in this one, so those 2 items do hit.
Well, Closer is going to get discovered here by Kanavi. Does throw out the Charm, almost manages to hit Zeka there, as now looks to get out of the way of the Seismic Shove, and Zeka actually taking a lot of damage. Some money did pop up, so I'm not going to say that the zoom in was necessary here, as Zeus might be in a little trouble.
He did avoid everything so far. Let's see what he can do next.
Yep, going Between Worlds here as Closer throws out the Orbit Deception, and I think Zeus may be dead, as Rock in a Hard Place doesn't really tell the story, as Peter will take a lot of damage, but will be able to make it out safely.
A Rock Hard plays Charms, Pop Blossom, and Wukong.
Yeah.
No Cyclone in this case was not employed, but that is going to be the bottom turret going down. An interesting place to drop it. Oh, well, in fact, it will be a Taliyah ult going down. Oh, no way.
Oh, he's going to reposition and still get the charge. Oh, no.
All right, this is going to have to be the first WA TV Taliyah wall segment of the year. All they can really get here is... we did supposed to do this one.
We're going to get Zeka TV.
Eh?
예?
Yeah. Agreed.
아, 못 쳐먹어야 되는데.
Yeah. All right. Well, Gumayusi did manage to soak the majority of the Mystic shots in lane, and so is struggling here a little bit. There's a cease and desist. They just blow up Doctom. Goodbye. That's what happens if you hit all of the mystic shots onto Gumayusi. You just die. Kanavi just says goodbye to you.
I mean, if you put something in front of Kanavi's face, you dangle a carrot.
Yeah.
He will bite.
He will bite, yes. And you, if you're scratching your head as to why, then the joke's on you. Is double ulti going to connect here from Delight between worlds, and down goes the Nico. Zeka just bouncing around his circle.
Yeah, that's very likely.
Yeah, crocodiles survive because they have bad hearing. That's why. All right, HLE setting up to try and deny this Hextech Soul. Great charm connects onto Kanavi. He does manage to get Mikhails, but into the backline goes Peter. Finds 3 with the pop blossom, but the massive damage from this Aurora comes on through. Pyoshik looking to try and find an angle, though. It's a magical journey, gets Delight to safety. And Zeus now finds himself alone. DuDu getting thrown around like a ragdoll, but he is a very healthy ragdoll who goes all out onto Zeka looking for the angles here. Does get flung back, though, and will be taken out as Closer doesn't quite manage to find it. And the flash forward from Gumayusi. He sees his target's vulnerable, and he takes him down. Yeah, I have a feeling, because we do have DNS coming back up, so... Oh, it's the steal! That's going to be Hextech Soul! As Pyoshik finally shows up here at the perfect time! Takes out Kanavi as well!
Kanavi's dead.
Oh god, okay. DNS really looking to try and
Ezreal
make
is
use of this.
pretty good with Hextech Soul.
Does find a pop blossom on Zeus. It's not the Hextech gate he wanted to take as he tries to go between the worlds, but unfortunately DNS is on every side of the world. Things getting very dark on Summoner's Rift for HLE. And DNS have just kind
TP
of
flank.
sidestep there as DuDu might be able to dive on over as Zeus gets on in. Does do a fair bit of damage there, takes 50% of the health bar of the Ezreal as Kanavi moves over Pop Blossom to hold onto him. True Shot Barrage to do a fair bit of damage, but Peter now without an ultimate. Teleport does come in from the Ahri though, as Closer looking for a flank angle. DuDu is a little worse for wear though, and this is an awkward fight as Zeus dives around the battlefield. Zeka in trouble though as Pyoshik gets the Cyclone onto Gumayusi, who's down to 50%. Down goes Zeus as he takes matters into his own hands, and unfortunately yeah, DuDu is at full health. He is so incredibly scary, but HLE, they could possibly get this one done as he steals it away! He might be denied an exit from the pit, but they get denied the Baron as well. Beautifully done here for HLE to try and hold on to their position in this game.
Is really, really tight here, and also the control vision in the pit is so incredible.
That tight. Pyoshik just needed to press Smite. It was like sitting at 1300 for forever. Right. And also, kind of ironically, Pyoshik's lead was 1400. As, all right, Zeus is dead, ladies and gentlemen.
He is
Closer
0-6.
just finds him.
I mean, he's on the edge. He's got vision in the pit. Maybe they should clear that this time.
Yeah, they're going to have to go for the turn. There's the flash charm onto Zeus. He does get Mikhails, but it does not quite work as Kanavi decides he wants to go in, desperately trying to save the play, and it does not work. Peter keeps himself alive. Gumayusi takes the magical journey, has to flash, as there is the Tempered Fate to try and buy some space, but the Elder is picked up. True Shot Barrage, and the Dragon descends from the skies to get some revenge here for DuDu.
Bit of revenge.
That is all she wrote, Wolf.
Bit of revenge there for Duckers, as you said. Took the words right out of my mouth. Feeling pretty good about that one. He'll interrupt his back in this case. Oh, Zeus does respawn here, but is only desperately going to try to clear the wave to buy time.
Well, you'll see whether it won't work. The Dragon's angry, and Pyoshik is going to
he clears the wave
on to the Aurora.
You know, I once sat in that seat, Duckers.
Yeah, like this is DNS with an entire KT bottom lane, Wolf. Like, as Pyosik over the wall. DuDu just tanking up the Baron.
Pyosik's positioning here really strong.
Oh, Pop Blossom finds Gumayushi and Zeus as well. Guma goes into the Tempered Fate. Delight trying to keep him safe, but DuDu will jump on top of him. Goes all out to take him down. Closer is dead as well, though, as Pyosik gets into that back line. And Delight looking a little worse for wear, but HLE, they are backing away. They have lost Guma, but they've traded 1 for 1. And if you're losing by this much, well, a second Elder Dragon, Wolf. Let's see whether that is going to be enough to change the tables, as Kanavi could be in trouble. Another Cyclone from Pyosik. True Shot Barrage, a lot of damage.
And the slow.
Kanavi just barely survives.
Unlosable situation.
I've seen the game in this position. Okay, Pop Blossom from Peter finds absolutely nothing as Gumayushi, he actually walked into the snare part of it and will be backing away. The Dragon almost takes him down as he gets back towards the fountain. Oh, closer! He will just get 1-2 punch, but Kanavi's gonna get answered. Zeus goes down as well. First Nexus turret to fall. DuDu and DuDu now standing back, but that could have gone way, way worse.
I mean, they have the cannon minion here. The top wave is super far away.
I mean, I mean, DNS have Exodia, Wolf. They have, that should be game over.
Yeah, I think it will be because DuDu shows back up.
All right, that's a lot of health bar. My goodness, he has so much health bars. Okay, Peter almost dead. As Gumayushi's sitting at full health here. DuDu looks for the angle, has to flash to get out of the way. The seismic shot. DuDu is basically immortal in this game. Just hit the Nexus. DuDu, just hit the Nexus. As the Dragon comes down from the sky, DuDu almost dies to the fountain, but DNS bring us to 3 games.